Still, the most less than average podcast on the internet. With a host who's the smartest person in the room when he's the only one there. A continuing odyssey into mediocrity. Guaranteed to make you question your life choices and your own sanity. This is Complaints and Observations with Dave LaPointe. Who the hell is Dave LaPointe?
I think he's a bum. I think he's an absolute bum.
It is Wednesday or Thursday? Well, it's Wednesday where I am, and it's Thursday where... No, it'll be Thursday where I am. Fuck, wait. All right. It is Wednesday, the 23rd day of November, 2022. And welcome to Not an Episode number 11. Today, or tonight, as I'm recording this, I'm coming to you from Christchurch, New Zealand. Beautiful, bucolic Christchurch, New Zealand. Still in the, I almost said the land down under, but that's not right. That's Australia. Stupid. They call it the land of the long white cloud. Not sure why. And I don't know who they are. But here I am. Honestly, I've been incredibly busy. This has been a very fun trip, but also very busy. I've been very tired for most of the trip. Just a lot of running around. You know, this is not a vacation in the sense that you're going somewhere, you're spending a few days, going somewhere else, spending a few days, that kind of deal. It is, I've spent more than one night in the same place twice in now, 3 weeks? So it's been kind of a pain in the balls, but at the same time, New Zealand is a beautiful country. I mean, stunning. The people, for the most part, are very nice. Some guy flipped me off at a roundabout the other day while I was driving, and I don't know what I did wrong. But, anyways, so, I don't want to get too deep into the trip and talking about the country because that's, it's content, and I will use it down the road. But there's a couple things that I'll talk about, and then a couple things that I wanted to touch on. I wanted to do hashtag dumb teams, but I am so out of the loop. I'm out of the loop on football. The only thing I got to see was one bit of last week's Monday night game, and I can't even fucking remember who played. I got to listen to most of the Patriots game the other day. So let's just start there. Hashtag dumb teams, the New York Jets. Like I've been saying from the jump, I should say. If you've listened to the show at all, you know my opinion on Zach Wilson. He stinks. And he showed that the other day. Having said that, the Patriots defense was very good. Especially in the second half. But the Jets are dumb for multiple reasons. One, wasting the number 2 overall pick on Zach Wilson. 2, actually fucking punting the ball to the returner at the end of the game. It was the first punt return in the league all year. But, that's the Jets. And it's just a dumb play. So, they'll be the week 11 or 12 or wherever the fuck we are. Week 11. Hashtag dumb teams. Let's see, what else? What else did I want to talk about? And it's funny because I after the previous Not an Episode a couple weeks back where I sounded like a shitty David Allen Boucher, I'm actually wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, feeling okay, but I'm just fucking out of the loop as to what's what. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's consult the list and see what's going on here. Oh, you know what I've learned on this trip? I curse way too much. Like, way too much. You know, and I don't want to say I don't care, because I kind of don't, but I kind of do. And boy, oh boy, it's been bad. Like, a couple people, the two people that I was traveling with, they both pointed it out. I was like, oh, fuck. Literally, I said, oh, fuck. And, it's like, wow, I should probably change that. You know, I don't have to curse all the time. But I also like to curse. So it's a real conundrum. But yeah, I gotta stop doing that. What else? What else can I talk about? The World Cup has started for all you soccer fans out there, which is maybe one, probably none. And Argentina lost. Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia, which stinks on a number of different levels. One is because the Saudis continue to fucking sports wash their entire shitty culture, which isn't good for anyone. As I just finished the first episode of FIFA Uncovered, as I'm sitting in this hotel in Christchurch doing laundry. Never had to do laundry on vacation. It's because I'm not on vacation. You fuckers. What was I talking about? Oh, the World Cup. Team USA, I only get to watch highlights. Like, there was a highlight package show on one of the 8 channels that I've had here in New Zealand. And, you know, first half, terrific. Second half, garbage. If it wasn't for Matt Turner, they would have lost that game 3-1, at least, if not more. And Turner got his hand on Gareth Bale's penalty shot, but Gareth Bale's very good. He's very, very strong right leg, and it proved it. Hopefully Turner's hand is still attached, but we'll see. What else? So I was staying in Wellington, which is the capital of New Zealand, right? And there was a cricket match the following day. Now, I know nothing about cricket. Zero. I've talked about rugby. I talked about rugby the last time I recorded in the Women's World Cup that was held in New Zealand, and how that match was fucking incredible. And how I think I'm a rugby fan now. More so, I mean, I kind of enjoyed it before, but it was a little bit different because I had no clue what was going on. And I had no skin in the game. I still have no skin in the game, but it was fun to be around, like, legitimate fans, you know, in the home country where the game was being played. So it was kind of cool. So I enjoyed that. But anyways, cricket. So there's a cricket match. Or quicket. QWICKET. Quicket. Sniffle. It's very dry here. And all these hotels are exceedingly dry. If you've ever stayed in a hotel... Ooh, I'm going to talk about hotels in a second. But anyways, so there's a cricket match. So the hotel we were staying in Wellington, was also being used by the New Zealand men's cricket team. Cricket players love Cologne. Love it. These motherfuckers were drowning in Cologne. I got into the elevator. I pushed my button. I spin around. I'm at the back of the elevator, and about 7 of them walk in. And, you know, they're all 6'2", 6'3", handsome fellas, terrible haircuts on most of them. These motherfuckers were drowning in what was probably Drakkar Noir. It was awful. Absolutely. And I had to say something. I'm like, guys, one of them thought that I said that one of them farted. I'm like, no, man. I don't think you put enough cologne on. One guy laughed and the others just kind of glared at me. The short, fat American. Thankfully, the door opened shortly thereafter. I stepped out and did not look back. So, yeah. But it was crazy, and it was dumb. Like, what the hell are you guys... You're going up to your room or up to the restaurant on the top of this, corporate hotel, basically. It wasn't like a fancy hotel. These motherfuckers were drowning in cool water. And it was terrible. I didn't enjoy that. Hotels. Now, I have seen and stayed in a wide variety of hotels. And something has struck me that I had talked about previously. I said that when I go to a hotel, I never want the housekeeping staff to come in. I do my best to make it somewhat neat when I leave, etc., etc. And then I was attacked on Twitter by former AP Dave and friend of the show Nolan. I don't know if he's still a friend of the show or not, but who knows? I don't think he's ever listened to the show, but it's not the point. And both of them said that they want their room to be serviced every single day. I'm like, that is fucking... It was stupid, first and foremost. And secondly, it made no sense to me. Why do you want to put somebody through that every single day? Well, down here in old NZ, as the hip people call it, I'm never using the letter Z ever again. It's going to be Z moving forward, so just a heads up. X, Y, and Z. Now I forget what I was saying. Oh, so if you tell the front desk that you do not want housekeeping in a ton of these hotels, they will literally take money off your bill. It's not a ton. It's like $10 or $20. And I saw it like probably the second night I was here, and I said something to the receptionist. I said, is this a new thing? And she said, no, we've had it for a little while. I'm like, oh, that is pretty cool. They should probably do that in America. And she's like, well, it started because we didn't have enough employees. I was like, oh, all right. I guess that makes some sense. You don't have enough employees. Then telling people that they can save $10 is probably a good way to do it. Well, some of them have plenty of employees. They just are smart about it. Why on earth do we want to waste time in somebody's room that doesn't want, housekeeping staff in there? And if they're kind enough to explain that to us, we'll extend a little olive branch of a small amount of money. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The hotels are saying, hey, these adults can keep their room clean on their own. Let's throw them a bone. So there you go. Don't be a prick to the housekeeping staff. There's no fucking need for it. And you might be surprised with a $10 credit on your account. All right, as it is Wednesday, it is time for everyone's favorite segment, The End, and it is time for 3 gripes. However, I only have 1 gripe this week, mainly because I'm terrible at this. A friend of the show, Jimmy, who is the proprietor of the South Shore Bar Pizza page on Instagram, and also the creator of the South Shore Bar Pizza tournament. The 2022 edition is underway. where the winner of this year's tournament will face off against Poopsies, last year's winner, to determine a new champion. If you're at all inclined, please follow SSBP on Instagram, or just search Social Bar Pizza on Instagram. And because I didn't write down the actual address before I started talking about this, I don't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure it's just SSBP or SS Bar Pizza. I can't remember which one. Oh, fuck. God. Dry. So fucking dry. When you sleep in a hotel every night, like literally every night, it fucking does a number on your insides. Specifically your respiratory system. Because you don't know what the fuck's floating around in these places. I should have brought the humidifier, and I didn't. I brought the portable fan instead, and I haven't really even used it that much. But anyways, back to pizza. The gripe this week is that a pizza place that I tried for the first time in the past year that I thought would have been a top 5 pizza easily. Trading Post. I don't know if it's Trading Post Cafe or Trading Post Tavern, one of the two, but it's in Sandwich, Massachusetts. So not really South Shore, but that's not the fucking point. Let's not quibble. Anyways, their pizza was fantastic. First round of the tournament, they lose. I was not pleased. I said I was going to go January 6th on the HQ of SSBP because I was so fucking angry. Like, irrationally mad. And I guess that's really the gripe. You ever get mad at something so totally useless and innocuous that you realize it after you've been mad? For however long. It could be 30 seconds. But it struck me. It's like, wait a minute. What are you getting, like, literally upset about? Now, obviously, the January 6th thing was a joke and said in jest. And to the Trading Post credit, they kind of ran with it because Jimmy posted it in his story. The comment that I made to him. So, it's funny. But, before I made the joke, I thought to myself, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you getting mad at this? This is fucking stupid. Why? For what reason? It served no purpose whatsoever. It was entirely and totally useless and had no bearing on my life. Just like the entirety of this program. Useless and no bearing on yours or my lives. I just do it to get my jollies off at talking into a microphone. And right now I'm staring at my phone. This is the most talk time I've had into my phone in a while. Entirely one-sided conversation. I spoke to my wife earlier. That was not one-sided. But this one, entirely one-sided. No one cares. It's roughly, 2 a.m. back home. Wednesday morning. Something like that. So, yeah, irrational, useless anger is this week's gripe. And I can't figure it out. It kind of goes to what I've been thinking about. It's a sort of a stoic-y kind of thing to say, which is, you can't be mad. Getting mad at something is entirely on me, right? The situation is not making me mad. It's the reaction that I have to the situation that is causing the anger. Deep thoughts with complaints and observations. So, anyways, do with that as you will, which is probably nothing. But thank you so much for tuning in and indulging me briefly as I talk to my phone, sitting at a small table in a very large hotel room, mind you. Thankfully, I have this room all to myself tonight, which has not been a common theme. Yeah, free trip to New Zealand, and I'm going to complain about literally anything. And to my credit, I have been excellent at not complaining, for the most part. For the most part. Not entirely, but for the most part. So, 617-657-4736. Call in. Leave a complaint. I'll get to it next week or the week after. I don't know. But I have one in the can. I don't know who sent it, and that's what I'm saving that purposely because I don't know who sent it. So I'm looking forward to that. Again, 617-657-4736. Call in. Shit on me, shit on the show, shit on yourself. I don't give a fuck. You can go to the Twitter page, @ComplainsPod. You can go to the Instagram page, @ComplainsPod. I have a Facebook page, but fuck Facebook. I have a YouTube page that I don't do anything with, a Twitch channel that I can't figure out, and a TikTok page, @ComplainsTalk, TOK, that I also haven't done anything with. Yeah. When I get back, there's going to be a lot of work, probably. I got a feeling it's going to be a busy job. But I'm going to make time for the listeners. All 3 of you. Because you're loyal, you're stuck with me. It says more about you than it does me. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, that's it. Tell your friends, tell your moms, please. Happiest of Thanksgivings. Enjoy your turkey. I'm not getting any. For you idiots that think that are going to say, oh, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving in New Zealand? No, they don't. Dummy. That's rude. Yeah. So, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Godspeed. Ta-ta.